What's up, psychological ding-dongs? TurtleDude here. Camp Camp is a 2016 show produced by Rooster Teeth Productions that me and many others love a lot. The characters, humor, animation, and heart are the standouts for the show for me personally. And now that the show is 10 years old, how has it been 10 years since the iconic Sausage Party film? We're kinda just left wondering.
Now what?
Today, I'm gonna talk about the future of this funny camp show to celebrate the show's decade-long anniversary. Here we go! You're probably wondering this since you clicked on the video. What are you on about? Camp Camp already ended. And you're right, the show technically ended. The show ended with its 5th season that had 4 episodes back in 2024. And that was pretty weird, as the final episode came out in 2019. From what I've seen, according to some resources, Rooster Teeth only brought back Camp Camp for a 5th season due to fans being left to wait for additional episodes for around 3 years. Or was it 30 minutes? I really wish I was a Camp Camp fan at this time! The final episode of Season 4, St. Campbell's Day, the episode with Quartermaster attempting to summon the iconic god Zazgaz, was released in late 2019. While the actual final episode of Season 4 were Friends Like These, which serves as the finale for the show, releasing 3 years later in mid-2023. We need to look at with Friends Like These specifically due to what it was supposed to be. The episode was not originally intended to be the final episode that would happen since the summer of Season 1. As in some behind-the-scenes videos, the crew planned possible concepts for a 5th season prior to Camp Camp's hiatus. When the episode came out in 2023, it was supposedly the final episode that originally took place during the summer. Granted, it was a rush-stitched-together final episode, but it was still a final episode nonetheless. Everyone left camp. Gwen retired. It pretty much closed every single adventure they had, and they went back to everything they once knew. But before the supposed finale came out, they announced the 5th season, meaning they would continue the gang's adventures for much more years to come. If only we were that lucky. Let's go back to the thing I said earlier. Season 5 ended up having 4 episodes. I always found that really confusing. Camp Camp was a pretty popular show, so why did its final season contain 1/3 of the usual episode count per season? Well, after the microscopic examination, it turns out that the 5th season was supposed to have 12 episodes akin to Season 1. But the RT team decided to cut the other episodes to a later time, since they wanted to test if Season 5 would perform well. Lo and behold, it didn't. Season 5 was poorly received by fans because of its character assassinations, unnecessary voice actor changes, and how it just felt off when compared to the first 4 seasons, and the limited episode count contributed to that too. But that wasn't the only reason why Season 5 failed. 1 week after the first episode, Welcome Back Campers, was released, Rooster Teeth announced that they were shutting down, officially ending the show. We were left with the final episodes of Season 5, as Rooster Teeth shut down in May of 2024. After they died, Warner Brothers Discovery, the people that shut down Rooster Teeth, announced that they were looking for potential buyers when it came to some of Rooster Teeth's popular properties. Camp Camp was never said to be one of them, leaving us all to believe that Camp Camp was dead, and it would never come back. That is until... In February of 2025, Bernie Burns, one of the original co-founders of Rooster Teeth, announced that he and his wife bought Rooster Teeth as a part of their new company, Box Crayon Productions. And later that year, in August, the site came back online, and when you opened the site, 4 shows were there to be seen by everyone. One of those shows was Camp Camp. And that by itself gave us all hope for the future of Camp Camp. If Rooster Teeth was willing to put the show front and center in front of everything else, this would mean that they have big plans in store. You know what we actually got? Damn it. Despite being there front and center, Camp Camp was never acknowledged by the Rooster Teeth team. Hell, even the people using the site never mentioned Camp Camp once for a good long period of time. And it was really weird sitting through August just waiting for any news about Camp Camp. However, in the same month as the site coming back online, the creators of the show, Jordan Schwartz and Miles Luna, had a Q&A on Streamly, where they talked about a possible future for Camp Camp, regardless of the fact that they weren't on the show anymore. And according to them, the only person that could actually bring back Camp Camp is Bernie Burns himself. Without him, the show is never coming back. And that was like really shocking back in August because it came out on some random ass Saturday. But it still gave us insight on what the future had in store. Pretty much nothing. Despite all the stuff that we talked about today, there is still a chance Camp Camp may come back. Considering how there are literal tons of people that love the show, I still think there's a possibility it may come back. Just not for now. RT trying to be a little bit more humble is probably going to be the reason why they won't be making one for a long time. And I hope that I could get proven wrong. I genuinely love Camp Camp and I am dying to see more, baby. If it actually ends up coming back, I'm expecting 2 things. 1, to make a review on it, and 2, to find out everything about the f***ing Quartermaster. Thanks for watching, you psychological ding-dongs. Cars 2 for life.